Welcome to the English podcast station. This video tells an amazing story. It is about Lionel Messi. He is a famous football player. This story is great for English learners. You will hear simple words. You will learn about his life. You can also practice your listening skills. Let's start the story of Lionel Messi. Chapter 1: A small boy with a big dream. Lionel Messi was born in Argentina. It was in a city called Rosario. He was a small boy, but he had a big dream. His dream was to play football. He loved football very much. He played all the time. He played with his brothers. He played with his friends. The football field was his favorite place. Messi was different from other boys. He was very talented. He could do amazing things with the ball. He could dribble very fast. He could score many goals. Everyone who saw him play was surprised. He had a special gift for football. But Messi had a problem. He was very small for his age. The other boys were bigger and stronger. Some people thought he was too small to be a good football player. This made things difficult for him. But Messi did not give up. He kept playing with passion. His love for football was stronger than anything else. His family supported his dream. His parents saw his talent. They knew he was special. They did everything they could to help him. They took him to football practice. They cheered him on at his games. Their support meant a lot to Messi. It gave him the strength to keep going. Even though he was small, Messi was brave. He never let his size stop him. He used his small size to his advantage. He was quick and agile. He could move in ways that bigger players could not. He learned to use his body cleverly. Messi's early days were about passion. They were about overcoming challenges. They were about a small boy with a very big dream. This dream would take him far. It would make him one of the greatest football players in the world. Chapter 2: The Diagnosis. When Messi was young, his family learned something important. Messi had a medical condition. It was called growth hormone deficiency. This meant his body did not produce enough of a hormone. This hormone helps people grow. Because of this, Messi was growing much slower than other children his age. This news was difficult for his family. They were worried about Messi's future. Would he be able to play football? Would he live a normal life? They looked for ways to help him. The doctors told them about a treatment. It involved regular injections of growth hormone. These injections could help Messi grow. But the treatment was very expensive. Messi's family did not have a lot of money. It was hard for them to afford it. Despite the cost, Messi's family wanted to help him. They believed in his dream. They saw his talent for football. They tried to find ways to pay for the treatment. It was a difficult time for everyone. Messi also knew that he was different. He was smaller than his friends. He knew about his condition. But he did not let it discourage him. He continued to play football with the same passion. He was determined to follow his dream, no matter what. The diagnosis was a big challenge for Messi and his family. It created uncertainty about his future in football. But it also showed their strength and determination. They were willing to do whatever it took to help Messi. This difficult time would shape Messi's journey in important ways. Chapter 3: A Chance in Barcelona. Life in Argentina was becoming difficult for Messi's family. The cost of his medical treatment was very high. They needed to find a solution. That solution came in the form of a football club. The club was FC Barcelona. It was one of the biggest clubs in Spain. Someone who knew about Messi's talent told FC Barcelona about him. They were impressed by what they heard. They decided to give Messi a chance. They invited him to come to Spain for a trial. A trial is like a test for football players. The club watches them play to see if they are good enough to join. Messi and his father traveled to Barcelona. It was a big change for them. They were in a new country. They spoke a different language. But Messi was focused on football. He wanted to show the club what he could do. During the trial, Messi played very well. He impressed the coaches with his skills. He was fast, he could dribble, and he could score goals. The coaches could see that he had special talent. FC Barcelona made a decision. They wanted to sign Messi. They also offered to pay for his medical treatment. This was a huge relief for Messi and his family. It meant he could get the treatment he needed. It also meant he could pursue his dream of playing professional football. Moving to Barcelona was a big step for Messi. He was just a young boy, far away from his home. But he had a big opportunity. He was joining one of the best football clubs in the world. This was the beginning of an amazing journey. Chapter 4, La Masia, the training ground. In Barcelona, Messi joined La Masia. La Masia is the famous training academy of FC Barcelona. It is where young talented players learn and grow. Many great football players have come from La Masia. For Messi, La Masia was like a new home. He lived there with other young players. They all shared the same dream of becoming professional footballers. They trained hard every day. They learned about football tactics. They also learned important values like teamwork and discipline. Life at La Masia was not always easy. Messi was away from his family. He had to adapt to a new culture and a new language. But he was determined to succeed. He focused on his training. He made friends with his teammates. The coaches at La Masia saw Messi's potential. They helped him develop his skills. They also helped him with his physical development. He continued to receive his growth hormone treatment. Slowly, he started to grow taller and stronger. At La Masia, Messi learned the Barcelona style of playing football. It is known for its focus on passing and possession. Messi's small size and agility were perfect for this style. He became even better at dribbling and moving with the ball. La Masia was more than just a training ground for Messi. It was a place where he grew as a player and as a person. He learned the importance of hard work, dedication, and never giving up. The lessons he learned at La Masia would stay with him throughout his career. Chapter 5, Making his debut. After years of training and development at La Masia, Messi's time came. He was selected to play for the first team of FC Barcelona. This was a huge moment for him. It was the realization of his childhood dream. His debut match was in 2004. He was only 17 years old. When he stepped onto the field, it was a special moment. The fans cheered. They were excited to see this young talent play. Even in his first few matches, Messi showed glimpses of his brilliance. He was fast. He was skillful. He could do things with the ball that other players could not. People started to notice this small Argentinian boy. Making his debut was not just important for Messi. It was also important for FC Barcelona. They saw in him a player who could become a star. They had invested in his talent and his treatment. Now, they were seeing the results. Messi's debut marked the beginning of an incredible career. It was the start of his journey to becoming one of the greatest football players of all time. It showed that even though he had faced challenges, he had the talent and determination to succeed at the highest level. The feeling of playing for the first team was amazing for Messi. It was a reward for all his hard work and sacrifice. It was a moment he would never forget. It was the moment when the world started to see the magic of Lionel Messi. Chapter 6, Rising to Stardom. After his debut, Messi's role in the Barcelona team grew. He started playing more often. He started scoring more goals. People began to recognize his incredible talent. Messi was not just a good player. He was special. He had a unique way of controlling the ball. He could dribble past defenders as if they weren't there. He had an amazing ability to score goals from difficult positions. As he played more, he became a key player for Barcelona. He helped the team win many important matches. He won his first major trophy with Barcelona in 2005. This was just the beginning of a long list of achievements. Messi's fame started to spread around the world. People were amazed by his skills. They loved to watch him play. He became a global superstar. Fans everywhere wore his jersey and cheered his name. Despite his growing fame, Messi remained humble. He was always focused on his team and his performance. He worked hard in training. He always tried to improve. The early years of his career saw Messi rise from a promising young player to a global star. He showed the world his unique talent and his passion for football. He proved that even a small boy with a big dream could achieve greatness. Chapter 7, Dominating the World of Football. As the years went by, Lionel Messi became the central figure for FC Barcelona. The team's success often depended on his brilliance. He consistently performed at an incredibly high level. Messi won numerous titles with Barcelona. These included many Spanish league titles and several Champions League trophies. The Champions League is the most prestigious club competition in Europe. Winning it multiple times showed Barcelona's dominance and Messi's importance to the team. Individually, Messi also received many awards. He won the Ballon d'Or award multiple times. This award is given to the best football player in the world. Winning it so many times was a testament to his consistent excellence. Messi's style of play was captivating. He could change the game in an instant with a moment of magic. His dribbling skills were unmatched. His vision and passing were exceptional. And his goal-scoring record was phenomenal. He formed a legendary partnership with other great players at Barcelona. Together, they created one of the most successful and admired teams in football history. Their teamwork and Messi's individual brilliance made them a force to be reckoned with. Messi's dominance extended beyond club football. He also became the captain of the Argentinian national team. He carried the hopes of a nation that longed for football success. During this period, Messi cemented his place as one of the greatest footballers of all time. His achievements, his skills, and his consistent high-level performance made him a legend in the eyes of fans and fellow players alike. He was no longer just a talented young boy. He was a global icon. Chapter 8: Facing Challenges and Heartbreak. Despite his success with Barcelona, Messi faced challenges with the Argentinian national team. The pressure to win a major trophy for his country was immense. Argentinian fans desperately wanted to see Messi lead them to glory, just like he had done with his club. Messi played in several major tournaments for Argentina, including the World Cup and the Copa America. He led his team to the finals of these competitions on multiple occasions. However, they often fell short in the final matches. These defeats were heartbreaking for Messi and for the entire nation of Argentina. He carried the weight of expectations. The criticism after these losses was often harsh. Some people questioned his leadership and his ability to perform for his country. Despite the setbacks, Messi never gave up on his dream of winning a major trophy with Argentina. He continued to represent his country with pride and passion. He kept working hard and hoping for a different outcome. These challenges with the national team were a difficult part of Messi's career. They showed that even the greatest players face disappointment. But they also highlighted his resilience and his unwavering commitment to his country. He continued to try, despite the pain of past defeats. The contrast between his club's success and his national team struggles created a complex narrative around Messi's career. Many admired his dedication to Argentina, while others felt the pressure of the unfulfilled dream. This period was marked by both hope and heartbreak. Chapter 9: A New Chapter in Paris. After many successful years at FC Barcelona, a new chapter began in Messi's career. In 2021, he moved to Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, a top club in France. This move surprised many football fans around the world. The reasons for his departure from Barcelona were complex. The club was facing financial difficulties. They could no longer afford to keep Messi, despite his willingness to stay. It was an emotional farewell for Messi and for the Barcelona fans. Joining PSG meant Messi would play alongside other great players. The team had a star-studded lineup. There were high expectations for PSG to achieve great things, especially in European competitions. Messi's first season in Paris was a period of adjustment. He had to adapt to a new league, a new team, and a new culture. While he showed glimpses of his brilliance, it took time for him to fully integrate into the team. Despite the initial challenges, Messi continued to work hard. He was determined to succeed in his new environment. His move to PSG represented a new opportunity and a new challenge in his remarkable career. Fans were eager to see what he could achieve in this next phase. This new chapter showed Messi's willingness to embrace change and to continue competing at the highest level. It also highlighted the unpredictable nature of football, where even the most iconic players can find themselves in new surroundings. Chapter 10: The Ultimate Triumph. Despite all his club success, the one trophy that had eluded Lionel Messi was the FIFA World Cup with Argentina. This was a dream he had chased for his entire career. The pressure to win it for his country was immense. In 2022, Messi got another chance. The World Cup was held in Qatar. Messi led the Argentinian national team to the tournament with determination and hope. The entire nation rallied behind him. Throughout the tournament, Messi played exceptionally well. He scored crucial goals and provided brilliant assists. He inspired his teammates with his leadership and his incredible skills. It felt like this could finally be Argentina's year. Argentina progressed through the knockout stages, facing tough opponents along the way. Messi continued to be the driving force behind the team's success. His performances captivated the world. The final match was a thrilling encounter. Argentina faced France in a dramatic game that went to extra time and then to a penalty shootout. Messi scored in the match and also in the penalty shootout. When Argentina finally won the penalty shootout, the emotions were overwhelming. Messi had finally achieved his ultimate dream. He had led his country to victory in the World Cup. The celebrations in Argentina and around the world were massive. Winning the World Cup was the pinnacle of Messi's career. It was the one trophy that many felt he needed to cement his place as the greatest footballer of all time. He had finally done it. He had brought joy and glory to Argentina. This triumph was a testament to Messi's perseverance, his talent, and his unwavering dedication to his dream. It was the perfect ending to a long and illustrious career. The boy who was once told he was too small had conquered the world. Conclusion: a legacy of greatness. Lionel Messi's story is an inspiring one. It is a story of a small boy with a big dream. He faced many challenges, including his size and his medical condition. But he never gave up on his passion for football. Through hard work, dedication, and incredible talent, Messi rose to become one of the greatest football players in history. He achieved immense success with FC Barcelona, winning numerous titles and individual awards. He also experienced heartbreak with the Argentinian national team before finally leading them to victory in the 2022 World Cup. This triumph completed his remarkable journey and fulfilled a lifelong dream. Messi's legacy extends beyond his trophies and goals. He is admired for his humility, his sportsmanship, and his unwavering love for the game. He has inspired millions of people around the world, both on and off the field. His story teaches us that with passion and perseverance, even the biggest obstacles can be overcome. It shows that size doesn't always determine greatness. Lionel Messi's journey from a small boy in Rosario to a global icon is a testament to the power of dreams and the magic of football. For English learners, Messi's story provides not only an engaging narrative but also an opportunity to learn simple English vocabulary and sentence structures. By following his journey, you can improve your listening comprehension and expand your understanding of the world. Thank you for joining us on the English podcast station for this inspiring story of Lionel Messi. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Keep practicing your English and remember that even small steps can lead to great achievements, just like Messi's journey in football.